Good morning, students. This is Suman from DBS IT. Now I am going to discuss about the topic of capital and capital budgeting. In this video, we have to understand what is meaning of capital and importance of capital and need for capital, then types of capital. Capital can refers to funds raised to support a particular business or project. Capital can also represent the accumulated wealth of a business. An economist views capital as the value of total assets available with the business, whereas an accountant sees the capital as the difference between the assets and liabilities. It is the capital that keeps any business going on. Capital is defined as wealth. It is the aggregate of funds used in the short run and long run. Without capital, no business can be run and no business can exist. Capital forms the base for the business. In general, capital meaning not only money but also money's worth also. Then significance of capital. Capital plays a very significant role in the modern production system. It is very difficult to imagine the process of production without capital. Capital creates and enhances the level of employment opportunities. Capital is necessary not only for micro enterprises but also the governments. Another important economic role of capital is the creation of employment opportunities in the country. Capital creates employment opportunities. It has a strategic role in enhancing productivity. Capital is a scarce resource and every country has to utilize. The next one, need for capital. Under this, first point is to promote a business. Capital is required at the promotion stage. A large variety of expenses have to be incurred on project reports, preparation of various documents and other expenses. The next one, to conduct business operations smoothly. Business firms also need capital for the purpose of conducting their business operations such as research and development, advertising, sales promotion, distribution and operating expenses. Then, to expand and diversify. The firm requires a lot of capital for expansion and diversification purposes. This includes development expenses such as purchase of machinery and equipment and also payment towards technology, etc. And the next, to meet contingencies. A firm needs funds to meet contingencies such as a sudden falls in sales and major litigation. It means legal cases and all natural calamities and etc. The next one, to pay taxes. The firm has to meet its commitments such as income tax, sales tax and excise duty. Next one, to pay dividends and interest. The business has to make payments towards dividends to shareholders and interest to financial institutions respectively. The next one, to replace the assets, the business needs replace its assets like plant and machinery after a certain period of use. For this purpose, the firm needs funds to make a suitable replacement of assets in place of old assets. Next, to support welfare programs, the company may also have to take up social welfare programs such as literacy drive and health camps, etc. To wind up, at the time of winding up, the company may need funds to meet the liquidation expenses. Next, types of capital. The capital can be divided into two types. First one, fixed capital, and the next one, working capital. Coming to the fixed capital is that portion of capital which is invested in long-term assets such as land and buildings, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, so on. It provides the basic assets for the business. Next, fixed assets are classified into three categories. Under this, first one, tangible fixed assets. These are physical items which can be seen and touched, like land, buildings, machinery, motor vehicles, furnitures, etc. The next one, intangible fixed assets. These do not have physical form. They cannot be seen or touched, but these are very valuable to business. Examples are goodwill, brand names, trademarks, patents, copyrights, and so on. The third one is financial fixed assets. These are invested in shares, foreign currency deposits, government bonds, etc. Coming to the next, working capital. Working capital is that portion of capital that makes a company work. It is used to meet the regular needs of the business. The regular needs refers to the purchase of materials, payment of wages and salaries, expenses like rent, advertising, and so on. It is also called circulating capital. Working capital means the capital invested in the current assets of the company. It is not just possible to carry on the business with only fixed assets. Working capital is must. Working capital is the amounts needed to cover the cost of operating the business. Working capital takes the form of cash, near cash and other assets in the process of moving towards the cash form into a short period. Here, working capital equal to current assets minus current liabilities. Current assets means cash and other assets that are expected to be converted to cash within a year, whereas current liabilities means amounts due to be paid to creditors within a year. Thank you.